Yes, just recently we had the reports that golf will be involved in the Akwa Ibom State Sports Festival. It will be for the first time that golf will be part of the Akwa Ibom State Sports Festival, as confirmed by the Ministry of Sports, led by Elder Paul Bassi. Remember, the Akwa Ibom State Sports Festival returned last year, 2025, after not holding since 2018. And now, as it comes through, we understand that the tournament could be kicking off next month or at latest it will be in October. But here we are. We have a golf tournament coming to Uyo, and it's called the African Ambassadors Golf Tournament, and that tournament will be kicking off in a matter of days. And we understand that more than 150 golfers and about 350 guests are expected to be part of that championship, which will run from August the 28th to August 30. Yes, 28 will be arrival, 29 will be the opening ceremony, and 30th will be the grand finale. And according to many who are part of this, the choice of Uyo is strategic because of the golf course that we have at the Ibom Hotel. State for Foreign Affairs Ambassador Shola and Nikon Olaye is among the dignitaries who are expected to be part of that championship. We also understand there are other big guests who will be attending: the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, and Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Umoina, all expected to be part of that. The tournament, we understand, will be to promote interaction between African diplomats, government officials, business leaders, and other stakeholders all involved in it. And like I said, the choice of Uyo is strategic because of the environment, the golf course that we have at the Ibom Golf Club. And the chairman of the Federal Capital Territory Golf Association, Kabom Enobong, has described the Ibom Golf Course as one of the finest in West Africa, and that's why this has been chosen. We also understand that the proceeds from this golf tournament will also go into some well-meaning initiatives. Yeah, some sort of charity, and that's why it's coming through. And then for those who do well at the championship, there could be some big incentives, including tickets, return tickets to any part of the world, including London, Barbados, and Ghana. Yes, this tournament will combine sports, diplomacy, culture, and philanthropy while promoting African unity and cooperation. Lionel, interesting times for golf in Akwa Ibom. Recently, we had the Ibom Open, which attracted over 350 golfers from across Africa. Now, just recently as well, we heard that golf will be involved in the Akwa Ibom State Sports Festival, and now African diplomats are gathering in Uyo yet again for the African Ambassadors Golf Tournament. What do you make of all these developments around golf in Akwa Ibom?
Very interesting times for golf in Akwa Ibom. That's what happens when you have the facilities. Everyone would want to play on it. We understand we have a couple of them in Lagos, we have in Abuja, but just like you've noted, Enobong has said, look, it is because of going away from the hustle and bustles of Lagos and Abuja, the noise, and especially where the golf course is situated in Akwa Ibom is very important for them. They want to meet themselves, interact. It's more like the elites in Africa are coming together. Maybe it's just a conference for them, so they need some games to keep them going. For the planning committee, the head of the Central Planning Committee, Ben Okoyen, he has confirmed that we will have likely more than 150 golfers. You could have 350 once again, just like we had at the Ibom Open. But then the reward for them having return tickets to London, the winners, Barbados, maybe Ghana. I don't know if it's needed. I mean, these guys are elite.
There are prizes as well. There are trophies and all of that.
So that's
maybe an extra motivation.
The extra motivation for who? These elite guys. They are very rich. I mean, they can cater for themselves.
Maybe we should reach out that these tickets will be more beneficial to Lionel.
Yeah, exactly. They should give me the ticket to go to Barbados and have some fun at the beach.
Interesting.
not. But then it's interesting to see that we have a couple of state governors coming in. Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, our own governor, will be certainly the host governor. Maybe if they can't attend, they will certainly send some of their commissioners or representatives. Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, also expected to attend this event. I mean, it will be a time for business to boom also in Uyo. And not just about that, we also have media houses coming from South Africa, 2 of them from South Africa. The South African Broadcasting Corporation will join, MultiChoice Company, and we also have a Russian media outlets coming in. So imagine that we have our own NTA and some other national television media houses coming in. So it will be very big. It's time to project Akwa Ibom to the world, and maybe when other people see that this is happening in West Africa, in Nigeria, in Akwa Ibom, in Uyo, they can always want to bring their golf tournaments to Nigeria.
Yeah, interesting. As always, we promote sports like this, and this we will continue to do. Anything that is good for Akwa Ibom, right here, we promote it. Tourism, sports, everything coming together in this umbrella with the African Ambassadors Golf Tournament coming to Uyo yet again. Let's move away from there very quickly. Lionel, interesting story coming through from our very own Udodi Onwuzurike. He was part of Nigeria's team at the Commonwealth Games where Nigeria did well. He contributed to what was to be one of Nigeria's finest performances at the Games. He won a silver medal as well as a bronze medal in that championship, and here he is. He is now a champion after winning the just trying to get the correct title of that champion lineup.
Yes, this is what we want to always see. I think he's making a meal of some of these events like this. I mean, look at the distance, 20.21 seconds. He finished well ahead of, the second place, Riku Iluka from Finland, 20.72 seconds. If I saw a part of the race, I saw the end part of the race, and it was quite interesting how comfortable, Dodi was. He was one of the shining lights for Nigeria at the Commonwealth Games, winning a silver medal and a bronze medal for Nigeria at those games, and he's still building momentum in 2026. We just hope that, the Olympic Games seems to be the pinnacle of it when it comes to athletics, so we hope that he can replicate this form when we head to the Olympic Games, when we have the World Athletics Championship come around. But Udodo Onwuzurike, for now, he's doing very well for himself, and we can say congratulations to him.
Yeah, Nigeria's The Tigers final roster for the qualifiers for the World Cup, which will be coming through from the 27th to the 30th of August 2026. It's window 4. After this, there's only one more window as 12 teams jostle for 5 spots at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, which comes through next year in Qatar. Jordan Ogundiron, Ike Nwamu, Caleb Agada, Chima Moneke, Josh Okoje, Stanley Okoye, Mani Obaseki, Chimezie Metu, Michael Efebera, Ebuka Izundu, Efe Abogidi, as well as Udoka Azubike. Lionel, the team there, led by David Fisdale, for the qualifiers for the World Cup 4th window. They take on Cameroon, I think South Sudan, and one more nation, hoping to qualify for next year's World Cup. Can they continue their fine form from what they had in the 3rd window into this and be in contention for one of the 5 spots for the World Cup next year? Very quickly.
Yes, we hope so. Just 7 days away from now, they will start the championship just for 3 days. We understand they will play against 3 teams, and if they do nick 2 victories, that keeps Nigeria at a very favorable place to qualify for the FIBA World Cup. David Fisdale, yes, he had the last window to take Nigeria. That was in July, but then we've really not felt him. But we hope to see, what he brings to us. He coaches, I think, the Minnesota Timberwolves. He has an assistant coach there, and we hope to see that Nigerian teams does well. Maybe like the D Tigers have been doing. For D Tigers, they've not been too confident and putting up performances that makes Nigerians happy. The campaign is in Tunisia, so it's a very good venue for Nigeria. And these players, they've been playing in America, most of them, so they're experienced, and we hope that they do well for Nigeria.
Yeah, interesting story from table tennis. On Tuesday, the Commissioner for Sports, Elder Paul Bassi, received 2 table tennis players from Akwa Ibom, Ofonime Moses as well as Bright Anyekan Bassi. Both of them distinguished themselves and won silver and bronze medals respectively in Calabar, the Ofyongedem Foundation Table Tennis Tournament. The doorway received by the Commissioner, and the Commissioner, of course, emphasized how much other sports have contributed to the pride of the state, especially lately. Sir Anyefiok Alexander, who is the state table tennis coach, was full of praises for the initiatives from the sports ministry lately, including the acquisition of training facilities for many of the athletes, and commended the governor as well for supporting sports with the return of the Akwa Ibom State Sports Festival and the performance of athletes from Akwa Ibom at the Commonwealth Games. Of course, we had a few of our own winning medals, including Edidion Omofia, who won as a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. And the commissioner himself was full of praises for these athletes for projecting Akwa Ibom really well and helping the nation, the state rather, to win medals at the Ofyongedem Table Tennis Championship in Calabar, which ran from the 13th to the 15th of August 2026. Away from there, let's get straight into the world of the round leather game. Lionel, this discussion will spill over onto the other half of the show. Amaju Pinnick, rumored to return as one of those to take care of Nigerian football on interim basis, with the current NFF set to be set aside. Are we getting back to our vomit?
Of course we are, but we can't
this
say
is true.
Yes, if it's true, but we can't say. I think we've been having this retrogression for a while, but I mean, Amaju Pinnick, under him, Nigerian football somehow fared better than we've had under Ibrahim Gusau. But then having to go back to Amaju Pinnick isn't the way forward. We understand Ibrahim Gusau was one person he had wanted to come in, probably cover his tracks in the Nigeria Football Federation. So it is just between themselves. This is more like a cartel issue, being in charge of our football for a very long time. The NSC also working with them, but it's very unfortunate, and we hope that this doesn't happen. We should wait for the election to come up. That's next month. That's all we want at this point. But then the delegates for the elections, I hope they are going to vote for the right candidate.
We'll continue this discussion on the other side.
106.9 Powered to Excel.
When you are looking for that perfect blend of luxury and comfort, one name stands out. Madina Hotels and Residences, located at 32 Ebel Damina Avenue, Osama Estate. Uyo, host your executive sessions in our state-of-the-art meeting halls, or treat your taste buds to world-class flavors at our restaurant. Feel right at home in our fully air-conditioned rooms with 24-hour power supply. Unwind at the poolside bar, relax in our exclusive lounge, or take a dip in our swimming pool. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi and wake up to a delicious complimentary breakfast. We even handle your movement with our pick-up and drop-off services, all while you stay safe with our 24-hour security. And ask about our outdoor catering and event planning for your next big celebration. Call 0806-742-8925. Madina Hotels and Residences. Experience peace.
Medina Hotels and Residences. Experience peace.
Royal Line Technologies. People wey sabi say phone where Royal Line no get does not exist. Them sabi say before they get phone problem, Royal Line Technologies Limited don't already get solution for them. Royal Line Technologies Limited, wey don almost old like GSM technology for Nigeria, dem get grace to make communication easy for country people. Dem don stock every kind phone and accessories, and their price is correct well. And even if your money no complete, Royal Line Technologies get easy buy, wey go allow you drop small money, carry phone go house, pay small till you pay finish. Every phone where Royal Line they sell get warranty. If you buy phone carry go house and small time the phone begin behave like say in brain get knocking sound, Royal Line go repair and give you brand new phone for free. No use your money take do tumbo for phone and accessory matter. Take waka enter any Royal Line shop where you sabi, and any phone and accessories where you find, you go see them for there, or you call them for 0701 0007 373. Royal Line is good all the time.
Glad to know you're still with us on Sports Center this morning. Lionel, we're talking about the possible return of Amaju Pinnick, and of course, some reliable sources had posted yesterday that the foundation of Nigerian football will shake in the coming days. And Adepoju Toby Samuel posted later and said, Amaju Pinnick, okay. So this could just be true with sources. Of course, he's one who is close to the NFF. So when you see posts like this, there could be elements of truth in it. But don't you see this as trying to interfere with the administration? The tenure is winding down.
Exactly.
September is here. We will be having the Congress. Isn't that the perfect opportunity to get rid of whoever we want to get rid of? But maybe there's the fear of the delegates as well, having loyalties and maybe compromising on competence at the polls.
So it isn't Amaju Pinnick that should come back if there is anything to be done. Shehu Diko as well. We understand all these men, they work together. It's very unfortunate where we find ourselves at this point. I mean, you and I, we can't vote. Many football stakeholders can't vote. They are selected delegates for this, and it's very unfortunate. You understand that the North Central FA chairman, they bought the form for Ibrahim Gusau, so you understand where their votes are going. For Amaju Pinnick to return, I think it is a very big no from me. He's the only president of the Nigeria Football Federation, even from the days of the Nigeria Football Association, that has served for 2 years. We've always had everyone serve for a year. For one term. For 1 term or 4 years, and they're off the seat. Some of them had served, for 2 years, like Aminu, Kojo Williams. I think it was just for some months.
For some months,
he was being taken out. Then Dominic Oneya took charge of the federation, and everyone does. Aminu Maigari, Sani Lulu, Ibrahim Galadima, before Amaju Pinnick went 2 terms, are now returning. I don't know why he would want to return as the Nigeria Football Federation president. He failed in his tenure. Nigeria couldn't qualify for a FIFA World Cup in his last year in charge of the federation. And we've seen also how we've not had the transition from the cadet teams to the Super Eagles anymore. The last time we had under 17 players, or maybe from the under 20, was about 11 years ago, who now play in the Super Eagles. Most of the players we have now were being, trained away from Nigeria. They've been working in structures away from Nigeria. So we've not had that progress in our football, which means the federation has failed us.
Yeah, let's talk some very important issues now. Yesterday, the NPFL Super 6 got underway in Lagos. Plateau United, through Jubril Ibrahim's strike, defeated Rivers United 1-0, and it was victory for Mighty Jets of Jos over El Kanemi Warriors of Maiduguri. Yes, a loss to start his time at El Kanemi Warriors for Emmanuel King, but it's a pre-season tournament and maybe one that could get them back into shape to prepare for the new season. Also, good news for Akwa Ibom football. Emmanuel Samuel, a left back from Blessed Stars Football Academy, has joined an Albanian side, FK Lazio. Yes, very, very interesting move, and we're happy for Blessed Stars Football Academy and for this leap by an Akwa Ibom academy, having their player move straight from the academy to Albania. And yes, some transfer stories. Quick one. Rodri, as you call him, has taken the number 16 shirt at FC Barcelona as he gets ready for live in that league. Yes, the La Liga got underway yesterday. Atletico de Madrid defeated Malaga 2-0 in their opener. Kang In Lee, their new signing, was on target yesterday. Ademola Lookman started in the game. He has had some good moments in the game for Atletico as they started off very, very well. Japanese goalkeeper Zion Suzuki has joined Aston Villa from Parma. He is very, very happy to have made that move, and he seems to be saying, I want to win titles with this club. If time permits, we'll get to hear from Zion Suzuki on the show today. But then, very interesting rumors coming through. Carlos Baleba to Manchester United is in the news. We wait to see if that gets to happen as United look to bolster their squad. Ezri Konza, defender, to Arsenal. Also, it's in the news. Well, Konza joined. Many say Arsenal already have a formidable defense. Why do they want to add more players? Lionel, just in a few seconds, you take on all of these transfer rumors as we take reactions in a moment.
Arsenal will need more players. If you understand, they didn't win the Champions League last season, so maybe they need to go one step ahead, which is getting some more very quality players. Ezri Konsa will be that for them, 28 years of age, so he has the experience in the Premier League as well, so that will really help them. For Atletico de Madrid, yes, we had La Liga comments from last weekend. We understand that some of the teams that have many players play in the latter stages of the World Cup, they were being given some time off. Most of them will start this weekend, so we have match day 1 from last weekend, this midweek, and this weekend. Ademola Lookman, he had a chance in the game. I think the goalkeeper for the returning side, Malaga, was very pivotal. Herrero in keeping Atletico Madrid at bay. It was quite cagey early part of the game. I think it took about 40 minutes before we had the first shot on target. But then Lee Kang-yi, what a start for him, a debut goal for him. He caught him from the right flank with his left foot. He beat Herrero in goal for them. And Alex Baena, who played in the FIFA World Cup for the Spanish
Spain,
national team. What a beautiful free kick for him. Great start for Atletico Madrid this season. And maybe we hope that they can maybe challenge for the title. There was a funny table I saw recently, they wrote La Liga table, first, second at the end of the season, no batches, and Atletico Madrid was just number 3. Yeah. So somehow the other two we don't know. I know it's between Real Madrid and Barcelona, but then they'll finish number 3.
Let's wait to see. Real Madrid and Barcelona, Barcelona and Real Madrid are like the Akpan and Udo of La Liga, and others can always
Atletico Madrid is Udo. Or Itugudo.
Let's take reactions. 0700 000 1069 0809 222 1069 or 0809 333 1069. First caller, welcome.
Good morning, Akila.
Good morning, Victor. Let's have your contribution. Straight to the point.
Akila, let me see. I don't know why he did something in Nigeria. Even in Ahmad Jamel, of causing all the troubles and this still come back to have a boy. So it is really deceased these people. why we cannot get a neutral person, even an ex-international can make football what is supposed to have been. For Manchester United, Arsenal are still signing players. They want to win everything. Well, I'm not in that, but I believe come this weekend, a story must start.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, good morning, my friend.
Abamete, good to have you. Go ahead with your contribution.
Thank you. God bless you. I will go. My friend, you see this season, my team testing will start. I want them to give me what I need. That is a good thing. Then for Akwa United, my friend, please, I want to know how Akwa United will start this season.
They are getting ready for the new season. Yes.
Yes. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for joining us. We're getting ready for the start of the English Premier League, and it's coming through tomorrow. Arsenal will take on Coventry in the first game of the season. Let's take some more reactions. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Killer.
Samuel Kurana, go ahead. Straight to your contribution. We know you.
Yes. Mr. Killer, I want to say, you see, if these people, if Nigerians don't do a very good thing in the right time, our football will be more trasher than this one. Sorry to use that word. Because if they put those cabinets, remove another person in that cabinet and put to be the Nigerian football president, well, I'm not playing, but let us see how we will plan. For my team, Real Madrid, the king of Europe is back. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so very much for joining us on the show today. Yes, Lionel, just before we wrap up, the Premier League season is almost here. What are your projections for the season? What do you hope to see? Will Arsenal return their title?
I think they're favourites to return the title. I mean, the way they brushed aside Manchester City on Sunday is a testament to that fact. Liverpool, a new coach, Iraola. Chelsea, a new coach, Xabi Alonso, testing new grounds now. So I think they're a bit inexperienced, but Chelsea could just have a little bit of an age because they're not playing in the continent. So every of their game will be in England. So they could, the last time they had this opportunity, they won the Premier League under Antonio Conte when they stayed back at home when others were making the trials. But I still feel Arsenal have got the age, the confidence they have. I mean, the way they play under Mikel Arteta, they can also switch from some beautiful football to conservative defensive football. So I think Arsenal could just have the age. Coventry City, this was a big side. A couple of years ago, they fell down the pecking order. They have an experienced coach somehow in Frank Lampard. He's been in the Premier League before. So I hope to see a very good start tomorrow. Coventry City against Arsenal. I don't know where it will go, but I think Arsenal are big favourites to win this one. We want to see Frank Onyeka and Taiwo Awoniyi play in that one. We saw an interview between themselves. You know, Frank Onyeka had to interview Taiwo Awoniyi about his time at Coventry City and everything, and he was quite excited, and I hope he starts and does well for them. Maybe get the goals.
Yeah, more sports to come today in Inembuba, 2:30 p.m. I will give you even some more updates. The Super Breakfast Show will continue with Isido Akpanda and Inemesid Godwin. He calls himself IG. Thank you so much, Lionel Mudam, for coming through. Akila Matawal signing out and wishing you all a fantastic Thursday.